undergraduate student speaker, Cameron Miles Milne.
Hello everyone, thank you for being here today. Like they said, my name is Cameron Myers Milne, and it is my honor to have been asked to be the undergraduate student speaker here at the anthropology graduation. So first off, I have to say Happy Mother's Day to my moms. Where are you? Please, yeah, hi. Love you, to Teresa, to Lucy, and to all those who mother, thank you. We couldn't do it without you. So. A little round of applause here. Yeah, we're gonna do it. All right, so I could spend the next few minutes thanking so many people for making this day possible for all of us. So I'll keep it quite brief. First, to the incredible faculty that you see behind me, thank you for your guidance and your wisdom throughout the last few years. Without these people, we would not be where we are today. We've had some incredible courses here in anthropology. I know for me, Life and Violence, taught by Dr. Alia Sadruddin, really changed my time here at UNC. My classmates have mentioned comparative healing systems, evolutionary medicine, archaeology of the African diaspora, as well as many others that have been just as impactful, so thank you. I also want to acknowledge and thank the staff who work for the university, who without we would not have clean and safe places to live and learn here at UNC. So thank you to them, and honestly, we would not be in this room today without them. So just take a moment. And then finally, as far as gratitude, to the friends, the family, and the loved ones who have gotten us to this point. Whether they're here in spirit, memory, or in the flesh, we could not have done this without you, so thank you. So, yeah, give it up. Y'all are making me feel so good. I was a little nervous, so I really appreciate this. Okay. But what was it exactly that we did as undergraduates at UNC in anthropology, of all things? Anthropology is basically a holistic understanding and study of humans throughout time and place. So as students, we have learned how to approach the study in a variety of ways, whether that be through a medical lens and understanding how the human body and our spirits and beyond are impacted by human action, whether that be through archaeological and theoretical perspectives or social and cultural lenses. Basically what this means is that we have learned how to cultivate our curiosities, how to develop our empathy, and to drive our personal interests into a variety of different directions. But most importantly, we have learned that we don't know much at all. There's so much that we don't know. And with this not knowing, we have learned how to ask questions of ourselves and our worlds. In my case, I decided to do an honors thesis this past year, which was a difficult but extremely rewarding experience. I wrote a thesis on families in Eastern North Carolina to explore how families and people navigate changes in the lives that they build together. I was curious about how people from different cultures and backgrounds may come together and how the family can be the source of creating something new. What I learned throughout a total of 25 interviews in the months of November and December, was that things are messy, right? Nothing is straightforward. Everything is changing all the time. I heard people say how they take care of one another, how they take care of their young children, how they take care of elder parents. I heard people talk about how being an immigrant in the United States with no papers can create a complete different understanding of what it means to call a place home. I've also heard people talk about how graduating from college creates completely different pathways for the generations to come in one's family. I was reminded of how we are all connected in this world beyond our differences. And honestly, I truly believe that for each and every one of us to be here today, it is a gift. And that if any one of us was not here, all of our lives would be shaped differently. I find resonance in a quote from the late writer Octavia E. Butler, and it's a quote I say aloud to myself quite often. She writes, "All that you touch, you change. All that you change changes you. The only lasting truth is change. God is change." So graduates, our lives are changing now just as they always have. And so as we embark into tomorrow, let us use the tools that we have learned to cultivate here at UNC and lean into that which we do not know. And as we continue to ask ourselves questions, maybe instead of what are we going to do, let's ask ourselves, who do we want to be? Thank you.